Thank you, Chair Krupp, Vice Chairs Chotson and Wallen, and members of the House Committee on Judiciary. I am proud to support HB 3194, protecting workers facing unsafe and illegal housing conditions. For the record, my name is Andrea Valderrama, and I proudly represent Outer East Portland in House District 47. Immigrant workers are increasingly recruited, often unknowingly, into the illegal marijuana industry, where they face serious abuses such as forced labor, threats and violence, unpaid wages, and unsafe living conditions. Many workers continue to endure these hardships because they fear retaliation, physical violence by employers, and immigration consequences. Since 2020, most citations for unregistered labor camps have been tied to cannabis operations, but all workers should live in safe and decent housing. Currently, landowners can allow these camps on their property and face no consequences if the camp operators disappear after the season ends. Illegal cannabis operations continue to be a serious issue here in Oregon. In 2023, it was estimated that 3.1 million pounds of unlawful cannabis were grown in the state, at least twice the amount of legal cannabis. Over the past 2 years, the Cannabis Worker Resilience Partnership, a group of 7 community, legal, and mental health organizations, has been working to serve impacted workers. Through the work of this partnership, advocates realized that the tools we have to address this inhumane housing condition faced by farm workers in illegal marijuana work sites is woefully inadequate. HB 3194 was created to amend and strengthen the Camp Operator Registration Act, or CORA, which covers farm worker camps operators' registration procedures and rules. CORA requires farm labor camp operators to register with the state and follow basic safety rules. However, loopholes in the law allow unregistered camps to persist, putting workers at serious risk. HB 3194 would ensure that landowners take responsibility for what happens on their land. It also removes barriers to justice. Workers must prove ongoing harm in court, which is too difficult for seasonal workers. HB 3194 eliminates the requirement for an injunction while still allowing it as an optional legal tool for workers who need it. And it aligns penalties with existing labor laws. If a worker brings a claim under CORA, the maximum total fine today is just $500, an amount that does nothing to stop these bad actors. HB 3194 increases the penalty to $2,000 per violation, which aligns with what the Bureau of Labor and Industries bully can enforce. These changes, and I want to emphasize, will apply to unregistered housing operations only, not the registered growers who farm fruits, hops, or grass. HB 3194 takes a balanced approach. Landowners who follow the law and lease their land to a registered, licensed, and endorsed camp operator will not be impacted. Those who allow illegal and unsafe conditions should be held accountable. And HB 31 does just that. So colleagues, please join me in supporting this bill and passing this bill out of this committee. Thank you.
I think there's going to be a proponent.